Everyone, Michael here, and just thought I'd do a quick walkthrough of how the garden's coming. We've done a lot of construction the last couple of years, and we've got the system pretty well running now. So let me switch the camera around, and we'll do a quick walkthrough of it. Okay, so this is the side from my house that we can see. You can see some of the shade cloth that is shredding, and I'll show you that. So we'll go downstairs here. Remember the retaining walls? So I've got a lot of retaining walls we did. There's still more work to do on it, but in this here, I just built the stairs into it, and it keeps going. And then we've got the retaining walls down along here, and more along the front on the other side there. I'll show you that when we go down there. But anyway, this side here, the wind's been really hard this year, so it's just tore my shade cloth apart. I've got some heavier, stronger shade cloth ordered, and this frost cloth just doesn't work. It might work for like a week to extend the season, but you can't keep it on, at least not here. So anyway, these are my peppers, and they're doing pretty good. I burned the leaves a little bit, spraying a little bit of calcium magnesium on them. It was a pretty diluted dose, but it was sunny out, so that was my bad. But the peppers are growing really big, so you can see that. It's growing nice. And we'll go down here to the next bed. This one here we got running like first part of July, so I don't have a lot planted, but I'm going to plant beets and radishes now, because that's kind of does better later in the season. It's the 26th of July, so we're going to throw them in today. I've got a couple of potatoes in there and a tomato down there, but they're looking pretty sad. That's just because, you know, like I say, late in the year. And this one here, I need to figure out some more shade-loving plants in here. We've got some kale, and it's doing okay, but you can see it's pretty sparse. I've got some rosemary down there that's doing good. It gets sun late in the day and early in the day, but not through the middle of the day because of the bed on top, of course. So the water pumps up to the top bed, gravity feeds down to this bed, then gravity feeds down to this bed, and then over to this bed. So this one we just got running, and I'll show you what we got in here. We've got some beans down here, some spaghetti squash over here, which is just starting to climb, and tomatoes over here, and the tomatoes are actually doing really good. They're growing pretty fast, so I'm pretty happy about that. Because again, this was all a late start, because I was still building this and didn't get these in the ground till the first part of July. And they were only, some were barely 8 inches, some were maybe a foot. You know, I started them early in my little greenhouse, but it's coming along and they've just shot right up. So I'm pretty happy about that. And well, let me show you the other retaining wall down here. So anyway, here's the other retaining wall. Got our pear tree, and that grows up, and then another retaining wall there, and up, and then the bed up there. And so it's coming along nice. Still has more work to go, but I think all in all, it's a nice success, and it'll just get better and better.